Hey, what's up everybody? This is Panaorios, welcome back to No Man's Sky. We're continuing right where we left off, and it looks like we have to go find some copper. Now, the way to find copper, we need to first get a terrain manipulator. So let's go into the log and let's select that mission for terrain manipulator. Alright, so it requires dihydrogen jelly and carbon nanotubes. Now, we know how to make both of these things. Okay, so we need to make a dihydrogen jelly. And it looks like we need to find some dihydrogen, which is right up here, this blue. Alright, we can grab some of these crystals here. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, so I got enough dihydrogen to make one of these dihydrogen jelly things. And we also need to make some carbon nanotubes. And it looks like we need about 30 more carbon. So let's break some of these plants here. First, I probably should scan to get the second element. And then I'm going to break some of these, and then we will be able to make the carbon nanotubes. There we go. So every time we scan something, we get money from it. And there are these scanner upgrades you can buy, which I'm going to be keeping an eye out for. And we can actually upgrade our scanner and get more money from it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get enough carbon in order to make what we need. Okay, everybody, I'm back. So I got enough carbon to last us for a little while. I have 250 here. So let's make these carbon nanotubes. I need 2 of them. So let's just go ahead and make 2. Alright, there we go. So now we can hop over to our multi-tool, and I think we should be able to build the terrain manipulator. There we go. Okay, now we have one. Now we can get copper. Oh, looks like somebody joined my system. That's actually kind of cool. So maybe he'll come over, and hopefully he doesn't try to kill me, because I don't have much to defend myself. But we need to find a copper deposit. So let's see. So we're looking for these things here, these resource deposits. We need to go ahead and make our way towards those. I want to see if there's anything closer to us, because this is 600 meters, 600 units away. This one's 617. Let's see, what else do we have? We got one here that's 151, so we can go here. Let's go ahead and try to find this spot. Hopefully it's copper, because it's not necessarily going to be copper. Alright, we got the guy here. He just landed near us. Let's see if he's even a little bit friendly. Got some emotes here. Thumbs up. Let's see what else we can do. We can do help. We can need resources. I don't really need resources. I guess we'll just keep doing thumbs up. Alright, let's go to our hopefully copper resource. Alright, so we made it to the resource thing, and it looks like this one's actually a dud. I don't think this is gonna have anything, but we can try to mine in a little bit. Yeah, this one's a dud. So we're gonna have to find a new space. Looks like there's another one, 300 units that way. Alright, I'm gonna go to that one and see if that one actually has some copper for us. We only need 80, but I'm gonna try to mine the whole thing. We'll see what happens. Okay, we're coming up on the second spot now. Let's see if this is copper. It doesn't look like it. Nope, it's sodium, which might be good for trying to max out for our thing here. So, I mean, I guess we could mine a little bit of this and get it. So we need to switch to our terrain manipulator. Just do that by pressing triangle. And we're already switched on the mine side. You can build stuff and create like this. But what we really want is the mine side. So let's get over here and let's just shoot the ground here. And let's grab some sodium. Now this will be good for getting my hazard protection back up, because you see it's almost out now. So I could actually just use this sodium and put it into my hazard protection. I'm going to keep looking for some more copper. Hey guys, I just came across a jackpot of oxygen. I'm going to pick up all of this. This should give us quite a bit of oxygen to refill our life support later on. I love coming across places like this, because you end up with like 200 to 300 of the resource that is pretty valuable. Alright, looks like I was wrong. I actually ended up with almost 500 oxygen from that little patch of flowers there. It's pretty crazy. I'm gonna keep moving. Hopefully I found this is copper up here. I think it's copper. We'll see when we get there. Alright guys, that place we found wasn't copper, it was actually sodium again. So we're gonna keep on moving, hopefully we can find some. My terrain manipulator is almost out of juice, so I have to pick up some ferrite in order to refuel that. So I'm gonna try to break some of these little rocks as I go towards, hopefully, the next spot. That's copper. Still trying to find some copper. The last couple of places I found were all sodium. And if I look in the scanner, it does say that there's copper in the system. If you look over to the right side, it says available resources. Copper is the last one there. So there is copper here. We just gotta get lucky and find it. But it looks like we do have a little outpost here. I think I'll actually be able to talk to one of the aliens inside. But first I want to check out these buildings here. Maybe I can learn a word from the language of this system. Or maybe get some money. You never know. Alright, nothing in there. Let's check this other side. We got something here. It looks like we got nanites. Yeah, this is actually what you use to buy these upgrades. Because if we look at the inventory real quick, in the upper left hand side, you see it says units. That's our base money. And we also have nanites here, which is what we use to buy the upgrades I was telling you about. We only have 4, so we're nowhere near buying any upgrades yet. And I can summon my ship here, actually. Do I have any nav data? I don't. Okay, so we can't summon our ship just yet. How far is our ship? We've been walking for a while. Yeah, our ship is about 900 meters. Yeah, that way. 960 units that way. But let's hop in here and let's talk to some people. Okay, this racer here is called a Gek. We can actually talk to him. I don't know barely any of the language. As you guys can see here, none of these words mean anything to me. But we'll see what happens. The air around the beaked lifeform smells foul. It seeps into my exosuit and makes me gag. Noticing my expression, the trader pecks at an element they carry. They break the substance to pieces, then swallow each whole. There's a deep gurgle and the Gek emits a gas packet that smells delightful. The creature wipes their empty hands and beams at me with pleasure. What should I give him? I think I'm going to give him some organic material, because this other stuff I kind of want to keep onto. Looks like he liked that. The trader nods a brief thank you. They pay for my contribution, but would perhaps have preferred something else. So I'm guessing that, so if I knew more of their language, I can see exactly what he wanted. But he gave me 600 units, so I can't really complain. I wonder what else I would have gotten. We can get some nanites from here, which is cool. And this is a guy where you can get the upgrades I was just telling you about. See, once again, don't know any of his language, so we're just going to move on. The creature offers blueprints for upgrades in exchange for nano clusters. They sniff at me, invading my personal space and almost reaching for my suit, before looking me over and thinking again. They bounce nervously. So let's see, what kind of upgrades can we get? So for 80, we can get a personal force field. There's this thing here, which is a teleport receiver, which is how I can transfer stuff to my ship from longer distances. There's a bunch of other stuff here, but we don't have any nanite clusters, at least not enough to buy anything, so we're going to ignore that for the time being. What I can do, however, is actually go ahead and sell some of the crap we picked up. So let's see, let's sell some stuff. So we got rusted metal, which has no use. We can just get rid of that. The rest of the stuff I think I want to keep. Maybe I don't really need salt right now, and I don't really need gamma root right now, but I do want to hold on to that for much later down the line. I'm going to hold on to the copyright for a little bit. So yeah, we only sold one thing, and I'm not even going to bother looking to buy something. So let's move on and let's continue the hunt for copper. Oh, it's a multi-tool. Let's see, I know I don't have enough to buy this. Let's see how much it is. 2 million. But look at all those slots. I think mine only has like 5 slots. Good lord. Now you could get some for free, but we're not at that point yet. So the research supplies that we're going to next is actually up this hill here. So hopefully it has what we're looking for, because it's been a long trek and about 20 minutes looking for this copper. But I get sidetracked a lot looking at the different animals and plants and stuff, so no big deal. Well, to go along with all the sodium we've been finding, I found a little sodium farm here. I might as well pick all this stuff up, seeing as this planet wants to give me nothing but sodium. The last two deposits I found were both sodium, so hopefully we come across copper soon. Good lord. So I found another strange creature here. This thing looks like a cross between a raptor and a turkey or something. Kind of creepy, but also really cool, especially in a game like this. Alright, let's get moving. Guys, I finally found it. I found some copper. Do I have enough space in my inventory? Okay, I do. So let's go ahead and start mining this copper, and hopefully we get the 80 we need, plus a little bit extra, and I'm out of charge. I do have a little bit of ferrite dust. We need more than that, seeing as it only gave us halfway. But hopefully, I'll be able to mine enough to last me for just a little bit. Alright everybody, I'm back. Now I wasn't able to get all of it, but I did get the majority of the copper. I have about 540 here. So I think I'm going to summon my ship to me because it's actually pretty far away. It's about 1,000 meters in that direction. So let's go down to our menu and let's summon our ship. Hopefully I have enough fuel. There we go. Okay, so it looks like we have to construct a base computer. We need to process the copper in order to create chromatic metal. So let's use our refiner in order to do that. So let's throw in some fuel. I do have some carbon here. Might as well just use that. Now the reason why I'm not going to be using my condensed carbon right now is because whenever you remove it, it just turns into carbon anyways. So I'm not going to bother using my condensed carbon at this moment. So let's throw in the copper, and you see we get chromatic metal out of that. And it's going to take about 2 minutes. So during this time, I'm going to try to farm some more ferrite dust, because I'm running super low. I only have 31. And it's actually pretty important. You need it for a lot of things. So I'm going to go and farm some of that while that makes the chromatic metal. Okay, so let's see how much chromatic metal we got. So it looks like the ratio was 2 to 1 because I think I had 250 copper here and I only came up with 125 chromatic metal. That's fine because all we needed was 40, I believe. So let's go ahead and grab this in and pick that back up. And let's pick up our portable refiner. So I think this is a halfway decent spot for a base. So let's make our base computer here. Now this is not going to be our main planet because this planet's toxic and it kind of sucks. So we're just going to make the base and get the mission completed. And hopefully down the line we find an awesome planet and I'll be able to make our sort of semi-permanent base there. So now let's register this land as our own. Searching cartographic archives. Basically trying to see if anybody else has claimed this planet before. Let's hope the other guy who's still on this planet hasn't claimed it. Here we go. This is now my planet for the time being. Now you can do shared bases, so technically that guy could build here as well. Now use the terminal with square. Okay, so let's use the base terminal. Accessing log from previous user. Entry follows. Storm sweeping across, but construction supplies low. Deposit shelter plans while need to back soon. Alright, let's download those plans. So now we can make a wooden wall. And we need carbon for that. Construct a shelter for protection against hazards. Build foundations from wooden floor panels. Okay. So let's see. Basic components, wood components, and now we can use these wood structures. So let's start with the floor, I guess. We'll build it in this direction. I hope I have enough carbon for this. Let's go this way. Definitely didn't want to put that there. That was a mistake. Alright, let's put that there. Let's put this here and here. Now I think I can take off these ones down here. Let me go down here and actually see if I can remove this. Okay, so we can delete these. It says I'm inside the object. I'm not inside of it. Okay, let's delete this one too. Alright, looks like there's a storm going on now, so we gotta finish our shelter very quickly. So let's go ahead and build some walls here. Looks like you only built 2 of these walls. I need some more carbon. Alright, let's hope I don't die soon. We're gonna mine this tree here. I kind of wanted to keep this, but we're gonna take the carbon from this tree to build our shelter. Let's see how quick we're dying. We have about 30 seconds left. I do have enough sodium from that farm we passed while looking for copper, so I will be able to fill out my hazard protection again, so we won't take any damage. Okay, so this final roof piece will mean our base is done. There we go. So now we have a little 2x2 here. This is our base for a while. Let's see how it looks on the outside. Oh, I didn't know there was a drop there. I wonder if there's some stairs I can use. I probably have to find the blueprints for those. Alright, no stairs, but now we have a tiny little base here that will probably be our base for literally only this episode as we go and find some other stuff. But anyways, this is our base for now. It should help us get out of the hazard storms whenever there are storms, but we won't be here for too long anyways. Let's return to the base computer and see what else we have to do. Accessing log from previous users. Additional archives recovered. Entry as follows. Construction largely a success. Recovered salvage technology from nearby. Plans logged. Scans indicate additional subterranean devices. Beginning search. Download plans. Whoever recorded these logs evidently had some success. I have access to their plans and perhaps I can learn from their efforts. So now we get a blueprint analyzer, and we need some magnetized ferrite and carbon nanotubes. Now the way that we get magnetized ferrite is actually from pure ferrite. So good thing I went in to go pick up some more of that ferrite dust, because we're actually going to need it. So let's drop our portable refiner again, and I'll be with you once we have some magnetized ferrite. Okay, so all that's done, and now we have 125 magnetized ferrite. So let's go ahead and grab that. And we need some carbon nanotubes, so let's go ahead and make one of those. Looks like we only need 1. And now we can make our blueprint analyzer, if I can find it. There we go, blueprint analyzer. So now we need to test it. Analysis unit online, awaiting input. Diagnostic suggestion. Users should recover buried technology from dig sites. Equip and utilize an analysis visor. So these are how we get different building materials for our base. As you can see, we can get a save point, we can get a base teleport module, we can get some health stations. It all requires these buried salvage modules. So let's see, it's probably going to tell us to go and find one. And we can actually do that by looking for these symbols here, these little Wi-Fi symbols. So we have one that's 281 units away, and we have another that is 300 units away. I'm going to go and grab both of those, and then we'll be back, and then I think I'm going to end this episode. So let's go ahead and grab these. Okay, so we're at our first module here, and all we have to do is use the terrain manipulator to dig into the ground, and then we can just grab this. And now we have, wow, we got a 4 from that. That's pretty lucky. Hello, weird T-Rex thing. Let's go and grab the other one, which I think, yeah, there it is. Okay, I got the second one. I'm headed back to our shelter there. Oh, but first we can do this knowledge stone here, which will give us a word of the Gek language. Now, I don't know what any of that says, so we can't look at that. The stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. A small alien life form kneels before me. They are tired, beaten. Without meeting my gaze, they offer up their hand. Let's accept their knowledge. The name Gek floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain, and I've learned the Gek word, forgive. These storm effects are absolutely insane. My screen's all crusty. And let's get inside of here and let's see what else we have to do. We can actually pick this thing up. Let's do this inside the house. There we go. So now we have some radiation protection. Let's pop down our blueprint analyzer and let's see what we can pick up for later base building. Okay, let's do some research. So we have 6 of these modules, as you can see up here in the top left hand corner. Now the first thing I want to get is the teleporter. This is actually going to be really useful, so let's pick that up. And I also want to grab a save point. This is something I can carry around and save whenever I want to, so that's also super important. Now I have 2 more left. I don't really think a wooden wall I need, because I mean we already have our walls, so we don't need that. Let's see, what else can we get? We can get a wooden doorway, which is interesting. Ooh, we need a ramp because we have a spot on our base here that we have to climb up. So let's get the ramp, and let's get 1 colored light. There we go. So let's go out here and let's build our new ramp, and then I think that would be it for this episode. So let's see, we have a ramp that requires some pure ferrite. Good thing I made some. Let's rotate. Come on, go down. There we go. What? I can't make it? Oh, there we go. I was actually inside. That's why it wouldn't work. So now we have an easy way into here. Awesome. What else did we pick up? We picked up a teleporter, which I don't think I can make just yet. Yeah, I need ionized cobalt, and I'll probably show you how to do that in the next episode. And we need an ion battery, which I don't know how to make currently. But anyways, so this is what we have. Alright, so for our final thing, let's go to our base computer and let's see what the next steps are for the next episode. Entry follows. Scanner detected unusual repeating 16. The space station. Warning, archives interrupted. Emergency broadcast detected. The traveler finds their wings. They fly towards us as they must. You will find us when the time is right. The base computer interrupted its own archive retrieval program to relay an emergency message, but the broadcast sounds like no distress call I have ever heard. Perhaps the message is right. Perhaps it is time to fly, to return to space and seek answers to this mystery. Okay, so in the next episode, I'm pretty sure we're going to be making our way towards the space station, but as of now, that's where we're going to end it. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and consider subscribing. And also do me a favor and click the notification bell so you can be notified when I post. And I'm also looking for comments for what I should name my ship, because right now our starship is named the Radiant Pillar BC-1. So if you have any suggestions of what I should name my ship, please post them in the comments, that'd be great. But anyways, if you guys didn't enjoy it, leave a comment, let me know why. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Later.